gap in our great feast, nothing unbecoming.
Tonight we'll hold a solemn supper. I'll request your presence.
Oh, let your highness command upon me, to the which my duties are with the most indissoluble tie forever knit.
Ride you this afternoon.
Yes, my lord.
We should have else desired your good advice, which still hath been both grave and prosperous in today's council, but we'll take tomorrow. Is it far you ride?
As far, my lord, as will fill the day, twixt now until supper.
Fail not our feast.
My lord, I will not.
We hear our cousin is bestowed in England, not confessing her cruel parricide, filling her hearers with strange invention, but of that tomorrow, when therewithal we'll have cause of state, craving us jointly. Hie you to horse, adieu. Goes Planos with you.
Oh, yes, my good lord. The time is called upon us.
I wish you swift and sure of foot, and so I do commend you. Farewell. Let every man be master of his time until 7 at night. To make society the sweeter welcome, we will keep ourselves till supper time alone. Until then, God be with you. A word, madam. Tend that woman our pleasure.
She is my lord without the palace gate.
Bring her before us.
To be thus is nothing but to be safely thus. Our fears in Banquo. There is none but she whose being I do fear, and under her my genius is rebuked, as it is said Mark Antony's was by Caesar. She chid the sisters when first they placed the name of king upon me, and bade them speak to her. Then, prophet-like, they hailed her mother to a line of kings, placed a fruitless crown upon my head, and a barren scepter in my grip, thence to be wrenched by an unlineal hand, no son of mine succeeding, if it be so. For Banquo's issue have I filled my mind. For them, the gracious Duncan, have I murdered, to make them kings, seed of Banquo, kings.
Who's there?
Now go to the door, wait till we call you. Was it not yesterday we spoke together?
It was, so please, your highness.
Well then, now have you considered of my speeches? Know that it was she, in the times past, who held you so under fortune. And you thought it was our innocent self, and all things else, that to half a soul, and to an ocean crazed, say, thus did Banquo.
You made it known to me.
I did so, and went further, which is our point of second meeting. Do you find your patience so predominant in your nature that you can let this go? Are you so gospeled to pray for this good lady and for her issue, whose weighty hand bowed you to your grave and beggared yours forever?
It is so, my liege.
Now, if you have a station in the file, say it, and I will put that business in your bosoms, whose execution takes your enemy off, which in her death be perfect.
So weary with disasters, hard with fortune, that I should set my life on any chance to mend it, or do it on it.
Know that Banquo was your enemy, and so she is mine, and in such bloody distance, that every minute of her being thrusts against my nearest of life, and though I could with barefaced power sweep her from my sight, and bid my will avouch it, yet I must not, for certain friends that are both hers and mine, whose loves I may not drop, but wail her fall, who I myself struck down, and thence it is that I to your assistance do make love, masking the business from the common eye for sundry weighty reasons.
I shall, my lord, perform what you command.
Here is shine through you. Within this hour at most, I will advise you where to plant yourself. Acquaint you with the perfect spy of the time, the moment on it, what must be done tonight. Fleance, her daughter. It keeps her company, whose absence is no less material to me than her mother's, must embrace the fate of that dark hour. Resolve yourself apart. I'll come to you anon.
I am resolved, my lord.
I'll call upon you straight. Abide within. Banquo. It is concluded, thy soul's flight. If it find heaven, must find it out tonight.
How now, my lord? Why do you keep alone? Sorry his fancies or companions making. Using those thoughts which indeed die when they think home. Things without all remedy should be what powers are. It's done is done.
We've scotched the snake, not killed it. She'll close and be herself, whilst our poor Malice remains in danger of her former tooth. But let the frame of things disjoint, both the worlds suffer, ere we will eat our meal in fear. Sleep in the affliction of these terrible dreams that shake us nightly. Better be with the dead, whom we, to gain our peace, have sent to peace, than on the torture of the mind to lie in restless ecstasy.
Come on. Gently, my lord. Sleek over your rugged looks. Be bright and jovial among your guests tonight.
So shall I. Love, and so, I pray be you. Let your remembrance apply to Banquo. Present her eminence, both with eye and tongue.
You must believe this.
Oh, full of scorpions is my mind, dear wife. Thou knowest that Banquo and her Fleance lives.
But in them nature's copy is not a term.
There's comfort yet. They are assailable. There shall be done a deed of dreadful note.
What's to be done?
Be innocent of the knowledge, dearest Chuck, until you applaud the deed. Come, sealing night, scarf up the tender eye of pitiful day, and with the bloody and invisible hand cancel and tear to pieces that great bond which keeps me pale. Light thickens and the crow makes wing to the rooky wood. Good things of day begin to droop and drowse, while night's black agents to their praise do rouse. Thou marvelest at my words, but hold thee still. Things bad begun make strong themselves by ill. So prithee, go with me.
Oh, give us a light there, ho!
Tis she.
Stand to it.
It will be rain tonight.
Let it come down.
Fly, good fly, 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 fly.
Who to strike out the light?
There's but one down. The girl has fled.
I've lost the best half of my affair.
Well, let's away and say how much is done.
You know your own degrees. Sit down. At first and last, a hearty welcome.
Thanks, Your Majesty.
Ourselves will mingle with society and play the humble host. Our hostess keeps her safe, but in best time, we will require her welcome.
Pronounce before me, sir, to all our friends. When my heart speaks, they are welcome.
See? They encounter you with their heart's thanks. Both sides are even. Here, I'll sit in the midst. Be large in mirth. Anon we'll drink a measure of the table round. There's blood upon thy face.
Thankful then.
'Tis better thee without than she within. She dispatched.
My lord, her throat is cut that I did for her.
Thou art the best of the cutthroats. Yet she's good that did the like for flayance. If thou didst it, thou art the non for real.
Most well, sir, Leonce escaped.
Then comes my fit again.
I had else been perfect. Now I'm cabined, cribbed, confined, bound into saucy fears and doubts. But Banquo's safe.
I, my good lord, safe in the dish she bides. 20 gashes on her head, the least of death nature.
Thanks for that. There the grown serpent lies. The worm that's fled hath nature that in time will venom breed. No teeth for the present.
Get thee gone. Tomorrow we'll hear ourselves again.
My royal lord, we cannot give the cheer.
Sweet remembrance, sir. Good digestion, weight on appetite. Health on both.
May it please your highness sit?
The table's full.
Here's a place reserved, sir.
Where?
Here, my good lord. What is that news, your majesty?
Which of you done this?
What, my good lord?
Thou canst not say, I did it. Never shake thy gory locks at me.
Gentlemen, rise, his highness is not well.
Sit, worthy friends. My lord is often thus, and hath been since from his youth. For you keep seat, the fit is momentary. Upon a thought he will again be well. If much you know, then you shall offend him, and extend his passion. Feed and regard it not. Are you a man?
Aye, and a bold one, that dare look upon that which might appall the devil.
Oh, proper stuff. This is the very painting of your fear. This is the same air-drawn dagger which you said led you to Duncan. These flaws and stars, imposture to true fear, will well become a woman's story at a winter's fire, Thor as by her grand dam. Shame itself, why do you make such faces? When all's done, you look but on a stool.
Brittany! See there! Behold! Look! No! How say you? Why, what care I? If thou canst not speak to!
What? Quite a man in folly.
If I stand here, I saw her.
Fine, for shame.
The time has been that when the brains were out, the man would die, and there an end. But now they rise again, with 20 mortal murders on their crowns, and push us from our stools. This is more strange than such a murder is.
My worthy lord, your noble friends, you lack you.
I do forget. Do not muse at me, my most worthy friends. I have a strange infirmity, which is nothing to those that know me. Come, to love and health. Give me some more wine, then I'll sit down. Fill full. To Banquo, our dear friend, whom we miss. Would that she were here. To all, and her, we thirst. And all to all.
Our duties in the pledge.
Thy bones are marrowless, thy blood is cold. Thou hast no speculation in those eyes thou dost bear with.
This that peers is but a thing of custom. 'Tis no other, only it spoils the pleasure of the time.
Hence, horrible shadow, unreal mockery, hence! Why so? Being gone, I am a man again. Pray you sit still.
What slights, my lord? I pray you speak not. It grows worse and worse. Question enrages him. At once, good night. And not upon the order of your going, but go at once.
Good night, and may better health attend his majesty. Kind good night to all.
It will have blood. They say blood will have blood. Stones have been known to move, and trees to speak. Augurs and understood relations have, by maggot pies and chows and rooks, brought forth the secretest man of blood. What say you? Macduff denies his person at our great bidding.
Did you send to him, sir?
I hear it by the way. But I will send. I will tomorrow. To the weird sisters. More shall they speak, for I am bent to know. I am in blood, stepped in so far that should I wait no more, returning were as tedious as go o'er. Strange things I have in head, that will to hand. It must be acted out, ere they may be scanned.
You lack the season of all natures. Sleep.
Come, will to sleep. We are but young indeed.
Lady Macduff here. You must avenge my murder. You must subscribe.